And you've obviously had a good working relationship over the years, though.
We have.
What do you put that down to? Is it just a certain chemistry that the two of you have on screen and off that you can replicate when you need to? Or is it something that's grown?
I think it's just something that has been there. I mean, it's grown, because we've grown. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that chemistry has always been there.
And what about, have you done nude scenes together before, or partial nude scenes? Was this a first in this film?
An object of my affection, I had a towel.
Oh, that's
I
right.
chased you with a towel. I was wearing a towel.
Yeah. Was there anything under it?
Just the...
Do you remember?
Do I remember? I think there probably was.
But I can safely say that this is the first time you've done a scene, the three of you, or the two of you, with a prosthetic penis.
Oh, yes. No, that's the first. That's an absolute first. Really not your first?
I don't know.
Yeah. That was
really
fun.
can't-
Sweet
yeah.
Joe.
It seemed to be one of these films where there was an ensemble piece where everybody was adding what they thought they could bring to the pot. Did it make it a longer process to film it? Because I suppose everybody, comedy, you have to try out things to know exactly what's going to work and what won't.
Well, yeah. It's actually it was. And it wasn't. It was. There was a lot of. There would be the scene as written, and then there would be. And this is sort of the Judd Apatow touch. Is that he would have these alternate lines written. So we would try, you know, version 1, version 2, version 3, and then they just keep getting. I mean, it was just they were all hilarious. I don't know how they ever decided what to put together.
And then there were also times when, yeah, you just kind of keep rolling and see what would happen.
Presumably not when everybody was naked or semi-naked.
Well, sometimes I think.
Sometimes they hang out there all a while.
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
I mean, like I think even in the scene, which it's much shorter in the film, but there were versions when Joe was stomping grapes and he and I were talking, and he was, you know, just totally naked, making wine, and
Totally fine with it.
yeah. At least I think.
Now, there's a scene that we've had confirmed
Yes.
by your other half, that there was an orgy scene that got cut.
Which one?
Oh, really? There's multiple?
Well, yeah. There's so much that was naughty that got cut.
Some of the things, you know, you never know exactly what the tone is that you're going to land on, like what it's going to be when it's all finished. But there were
That's what
very
test screenings
extreme
are for.
versions of things that just
We went, well,
maybe
too much.
that might.
A little distracting.
And was that balanced because they left the mirror scene in with you doing your Shakespearean soliloquy about
Yeah, that's it.
penis?
It's like
and
Roy
getting
Scheider
wood?
and all that jazz.
Yeah, it's like Shylock, but with Viagra. That was in, so does that mean other stuff has to go just to kind of balance it out?
There was only so much disgusting stuff that an audience is going to handle.
Take. There's also the slow motion nudists running that was.
The much longer versions. There was a lot of stuff, and you know, it is true. It is a bit of a kind of, there are all these puzzle pieces, and at the end you hopefully land on something that works.
Makes a perfect puzzle, or at least a hilarious imperfect puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, there's a version of this movie that exists for sure that's way, I mean, even
Doesn't
like
David
much
have
more
it, the Bizarro
subversive
cut?
and strange.
Isn't he cutting
He
it
did do a
together?
Bizarro cut that he wanted to do, which was
The version he actually probably would have put out.
that defied all kind of convention and mocked.
And laws.
Yeah, for sure.
And when
Like
you're out
things-
in the middle of nowhere, you'll do pretty much anything.